Now we'll be learning Torah Yutes, Tefillah Chavakuk Anova Shigyonis, which is on Daf Chavhei Amud Beis. This mimer is based on the first parak of the Sefer Tznusa. We learned Torah Beis before, which is based on the second parak. It says, Ad lo have a maskla, until there was a balance, Leiman Shkichin Apam Ap, and they weren't able to look at each other face to face. So he starts out that the Veld asks, why do you have to travel dafka to a tzaddik? Why can't you just learn from the svarim of a tzaddik? So it says the reason why is that there's a big difference between if you hear from a tzaddik, or if you hear from someone who heard from a tzaddik, or if you hear from somebody who heard from somebody, and so on, from a tzaddik. And kol shekin if you learn sefer itself, because it goes the further away it goes from the tzaddik, then there's a bigger difference. So before he answers that, he tells another side. The person has to be able to mezachich himself, mezachich his face, that it's like a mirror, that if someone looks at you, and they'll immediately want to do tshuva, and they're mischaret. That means without having to say tzrichacha, or without having to say musar to anybody, then people should be able to see in you. And that itself will be like a mirror to see where they're really holding. Then next side is that the Lashon Kodesh has a moedik erech, because the world was created in Lashon Kodesh. Chazal say that the reason why Isha is called a Isha is because it comes from an Ish. So Chazal say that that's Mikan, that Shnever Oil Lashon Kodesh, because the words in Lashon Kodesh have connections to Bria, that they're very shurish and yisaidistic. So the Rebbe goes further and says the whole inyan of Isha and Chava, even the word Chava is Laila Chavadah. So Chava is an inyan of expression. The word Chava means to say and to express. So it's the whole inyan of Isha, which is from where we learn that Lashon Kodesh is the world was created in Lashon Kodesh. It's an inyan of Chava. And v'zois ashadibur l'zois yikar isha, and zois is also in of malchus, in of dibur. And through Lashon Kodesh, Rebbe says that's how the Eibishter I'm telling you call Lashonis. These meraimim through Lashon Kodesh is meraimim us on top of all other Lashonis, because all the Lashonis of all the akum, the shivim Lashonis, each Lashon is another midah of that ummah, and the midas reis of all, and midas reis and taivas reis of all the ummas, and through Lashon HaKodesh we're elevated above all the midas reis and taivas reis, especially the taiva klolis, the taiva snif, which is the ra koilel of all the shivim ummas, and through Lashon HaKodesh we are able to be miskaber on the madura of Shivim Kechavim, which is the madura of Taivas Niyaf. And that's Chashmal, it's Chayes Eish Mamal, that we're Mal, the word Mal is Gematria 70, that's the Shivim Umais, that we're able, through the Chayes Eish, through the Chava, which is the Isha, which is Lashon Kodesh, we're able to Machnia the Shivim Lashonis. And that's what's called Lashon Kodesh. And Akinaz of Ishas of Vesima V'Davak Be'ishtoi Mikashanis Malarayis. The Ruach HaKodesh American Chazal say that through Ruach HaKodesh, through Lashon Kodesh, the person is able to be Davak Be'ishtoi, to have a shmir of Kedusha. That's Ruach Piv called Tzva'am. So the way of person Zeichet to Tikkun Bris is a more person puts himself into Lashon Kodesh. Viska Basot Tachtena, it says in Chava. So that through the Nitzvah Chatach with Chidduch Hadibur, that through Lashon Kodesh, then a person Zeichet to be masakin himself in Kedusha, and to be elevated above all the other ummas. And Mitzvah in the coming Amudim will understand that a little bit more. And Rabbi Yaakov Meir always says that from here that the avodah of diburim, of saying a lot of diburei Torah, learning Torah b'dibur, of Tehillim, Likutey Tfilas, and to say words of Torah, of Gemara, Mishnayos, Halacha, That's mesachik. That's the main way a person could be machnia his the midas rois and taivas rois, especially the taiva klalis, which comes about through the diburim and lashonis akum, and through the lashon hakodesh, they would be elevated above all of it.